Nigeria was today ordered to clear 5 police officers accused of the manslaughter of a former soldier who died in their custody. Christopher Older was found dead after lying in a pool of his own blood in the custody suite of a Hull police station in April 1998. The jury has been told that police officers stood around Mr. Older, chatting as he lay on the floor after having been arrested. It's a common enough sight, a parent struggling with an unruly child. All attempts at reasoning prove fruitless, and in frustration, the adult physically punishes the youngster. But is this just a harmless smack, or is it something far more serious, hitting that amounts to an assault? For millions of parents, the question of just how to discipline their children is a cause of great anguish and concern. Those who believe that using controlled physical punishment in a loving context is acceptable stand head to head with those who feel it's morally indefensible. Two years ago, following the murder of her parents, Gisette fled to Britain from war-torn Burundi. She and her 8-month-old son are currently being housed in a rundown bedsit in North London. But initially she was refused any support and was forced to live rough on the streets. It was there she was raped, an episode that's left her traumatized.
I slept out on the street like all of these people that sleeps out there. For 5 days, I was sleeping outside. And then I was attacked. The police actually forced, I think, after that, they forced the social services to give me somewhere to live. This makes me annoyed because I was going there. They never helped me. They waited until I was raped to help me.
For some Pim Towns' untimely death, he was gunned down here in this car park in the town of Hilversum, was the result of vilification from his political opponents. Such views have effectively held the current political process to ransom. One of the most remarkable features of this general election is that since Town's murder, all political campaigning has stopped. While publicly politicians insist it would be disrespectful, privately many fear any attacks on his party would simply bolster his expected sympathy vote. Since the euro's inception in 1999, Belgium was among the first wave of European countries which officially signed up to the single currency. Now, as E-Day looms, when on January the 1st, the euro will become the exclusive currency in 12 European Union member states, the country that holds the EU presidency is planning a public information blitz. So, in just a matter of weeks, 300 million people in 12 European countries will give up their national currency and convert to the euro. By February the 28th, the likes of the franc, the mark and the guilder will no longer be in circulation, as over 70 billion euro coins and notes flood their markets. London's busy underground service is virtually on its knees and desperately needs a radical overhaul. The government's already signalled that a public-private partnership, or PPP, is the best way to secure the modernisation of the 140-year-old service. It offers £13 billion of investment over the next 15 years. Just this week, the Parliamentary Transport Select Committee roundly attacked the government's plans for PPP. The main areas of concern were over safety, with fears that a fragmented service would lead to the kind of rail disasters that dogged rail tracks. The funding of the plans was criticised, as was the whole basis on which it was being judged value for money. And the committee said that PPP would lead to expensive disputes between staff and employers over contracts.
We're back tomorrow, 6:20. From Rifat and me, good evening.